Hello, and welcome to our Dialogic reading program. Today we will learn what dialogic reading is, how it will benefit your child, and specific steps you can take to use it in your home. Long before your child is ready to learn how to read, he or she can learn a lot from books. It's best if parents create an interactive book reading experience with their child, where the child takes an active role in telling the story by labeling pictures, answering questions, and making predictions. This type of book reading is called dialogic reading, which is just like having a dialogue or a back and forth conversation with your child. Dialogic reading encourages a child to think and use their words to talk about the story and illustrations in a picture book. Amazingly, research shows that kids who are read to dialogically develop even better language and pre-reading skills than children who are only read to without being challenged by questions. Let's learn a little more about dialogic reading. The strategies we will talk to in the rest of the film are aimed at being flexible with your child, asking questions, and giving feedback in a way that will help your child learn. The first thing you need to know about dialogic reading is that children don't always need to hear every word on every page of a book. Young children may want to skip to their favorite page or spend lots of time looking at the pictures, and that's okay. During dialogic reading, parents can be flexible in how they read books. See what your child is interested in and follow his or her lead. Watch how this father follows his child's lead.
See his ears? Yeah, it's a dog. Oh, you want to go back? Okay.
This father was flexible, and he let his child go back to the page she was interested in. When kids are interested, they learn more. Let's look at another example.
What's that? With the moon. Good job. Oh, the coyotes have the moon.
Even though the father was not planning on talking about coyotes, he took the opportunity to notice and respond to his child's interests. This not only helps kids learn, but also lets them have fun. The next tip is to ask questions. When practicing dialogic reading with children, it's great to ask questions using the words who, what, when, why, and how. The child in this next video is just learning how to talk. Watch how her father asks her age-appropriate questions.
What does the pig say? What does the sheep say? Yeah.
Once the child in this video starts to be more successful with the easier questions, it will be time to move on to the harder ones. In the next video, this child is 1 year older and more advanced, so the mother is asking some harder questions.
What do you see on this page?
It's raining.
It's raining and they're standing under an umbrella. Who's next to the kitty cat?
A birdie.
There's a birdie next to the kitty cat.
In this video, we saw the child's mother ask questions about what she saw. If you are working with an older child, you may want to ask them harder questions, such as, how do you think the cat feels about the rain? Or, what do you think will happen to the cat next? Once your child answers a question, follow his or her answer with another question. The next video shows a mother asking her child a second question after the child successfully answered the first one.
Who's this monster?
Ouch.
Yes, he's Oscar the Grouch. And what's he sitting inside of?
And trap.
He's sitting inside of the trash can.
If you were working with an older child, you might want to ask harder questions, such as, why is the girl plugging her nose? And how do you think she feels about the skunk? The final step we will discuss is how to give your child feedback. Feedback means telling the child whether their answer to a question was right, or giving them a little help to get to the right answer. The most supportive way to give feedback is modeling what the correct answer is. If you ask your child a question and he or she does not respond, or if they get it wrong, you can say the correct answer. Here's an example.
Is the cat happy or sad? Yeah, he's sad.
In this video, the father modeled the correct response when his child did not get it right. This helps kids learn new words. Let's see another example of modeling.
It's a sunny day on the farm, and Lucy the lamb is very hot in her thick, woolly coat. What kind of animal is this?
No.
It's a lamb.
Baby lamb.
It's a baby lamb. That's right.
In this video, the child did not know what the animal was, so her mother told her. When your child answers a question correctly, you can praise him or her by repeating what he or she said. Repeating lets your child hear the words again, which really drills in the language. Let's see it in action.
Oh, the Easter Bunny is coming! What's that?
Daddy?
What is that?
Bee.
The bee! Good job!
As you can see, the father praised his child by repeating what she said. An additional step to take is to first repeat what the child says and then add more information. This is called expanding. It's great because it shows the child a new way to say the same thing, but with more detail. Here's a video of a mother expanding what her child said.
What's this?
A frog.
The frog is jumping!
This mother expanded her child's communication, giving her a more advanced way to describe the picture. Now let's watch this final clip of an older child.
I want to be a ballerina. What do you think the book's going to be about?
Ballerina.
Ballerina? Now we can practice together. Oh, how do you think Mia feels now?
Happy.
Happy. And how do you think her sister feels?
Proud.
Proud? Proud that her sister is finally a ballerina?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's review. Dialogic reading is all about supporting your child to help him or her tell the story. When practicing dialogic reading at home, remember to be flexible with your child. Ask questions about the story and the pictures, and give your child feedback through modeling, repetition, and expansion. Research shows that reading, even for short amounts of time, like 10 minutes every day, benefits your child. Best of all, dialogic reading is fun. Take a few minutes out of your day to look through books with your little one. You won't be disappointed. Thank you for joining us here today. Have fun reading.